One of the questions I had around actually getting to the point of actually producing that output was like all of your timings I found great, except for when I came right to the end, which was around identifying the actions and rituals.
Mm-hmm.
And so that the conversation just that it kind of exploded at that point. And what I mean by that is it went on, and people really wanted to spend lots of time in that space identifying what the specific actions are for our teams that we'd pick and the rituals and that kind of thing. What kind of insights or what kind of tips and pointers do you have around, I suppose, really honing in, people's attention and getting that output in that concise sort of time frame?
Yeah, really great question, and it's a challenging one that I still haven't mastered myself, to be honest, because every team is different. Some teams will motor through that really quickly for various reasons. They're either had enough of the session by that stage, so they're trying to get through it. It's more superficially, or I know teams that have spent like a 3-hour session just on the rituals and actions question itself, because there's been so much rich conversation and ideas coming out of it. So there's no real unfortunate silver bullet or like one stroke that you can go, if you do this, this is going to make it go quicker, because it's just so dependent on the team. And it sounds like your team was really engaged at that stage. And
yes.
And it's almost like going, okay, well, if we are bringing out lots of stuff in this stage, why don't we actually get together next week or the week after, come back at it after a little bit of time of reflection? Because if you do it in one single workshop, like that plan is laid out, then that's fine because it's fresh in the mind. But often there's some really amazing reflections that can happen in between, like after you go away from that session and people have started to consider what came out of it. So when you come back together again, you're like, yeah, what about this? What about this? Or what if that? So sometimes even getting to the stage right up to the rituals in a workshop and then using the rituals workshop as a separate thing is a really nice way of doing it as well.
Yeah, and that's actually what we ended up doing. And it did work. It worked well in the sense that it gave us all the space to really be able to dive into that. And it was a really authentic experience, I think, for people. So rather than kind of smashing it out and doing it just to almost, tick that box.
Get to the end,
it was an opportunity for people to really explore that in a meaningful way. And I mean, I think the outcome that we've got is actually far better than if we had have pushed forward